Hey guys, Tim Avery here with Visual Testaments, and if you're just tuning in from our Visual Testaments broadcast and you're coming to this channel, thank you so much for coming to join us on this side. And like I said, I wanted to show you exactly what it is that we've been working on here. And so if you wanted to finish and hearing the rest of the story of what happened, let me just show you what we've been working on, my neighbor and I. And so let me get this open up here. This is our garden here. So we've got working on back here. All right, so this was the whole idea, right? If you heard the story, so this is the rain gutter that I thought of just putting in and just installing a little downspout to our rain barrel, so that way we can have rainwater to connect a hose to that, and then just be able to use a hose to just spray our crops down in here as they come in. So I showed that to our neighbor, and he was like, "Well, I got a better idea," and this is what he envisioned. Let me get you a better shot of this. He envisioned of having all this. And like I was saying in the broadcast, I was like, all this, and this is 30 feet right here. And all these lines are probably about 5 or 6 feet, some of them a little bit longer. I was thinking, and they've got little tiny holes in it. And I was like, man, I don't know if this is going to work or not in my mind. So I had my doubts, right? So I definitely had my doubts and thinking, and I was like, man, there's not enough water pressure. It's not gonna work out in my mind, but I trusted him. Like I said, I trust you. I submit to your plans, right? I submit to your plans and know that this is gonna work out. So we went ahead and put it together. Went to the store, went to the home improvement store and just purchased what we needed, just these end caps, because he had most of this already laying over there. I just purchased a couple things, and so we turned on the water spout here, because my doubt was that this wasn't going to have enough water pressure. And it did rain a good bit, and I don't know if this thing is filled up from the rain that we've had, and I don't think it is, or else I would show you and turn it on. But anyway, as we turned it on, this lane started filling up right here. This lane right here started filling up, and then it started to have little drops come out the bottom. I was like, wow, okay. And then this one started filling up. Had drops in the bottom, and then this one, and so on and so forth. And I was like, and all the way down there, water came down there and started dripping out. And there you go. Lo and behold, that is the evidence of, you're going to have doubts in life, especially if God's told you to do something and you can't foresee it happening the way you envision it happening, but it's going to happen because God said so. His promises are yes and amen. And when things come out and you yield yourself to what his vision is for your life, although you may not see every step, you may not understand every step, and you may not see how it can all come together. Trusting him, he can handle our doubts. But it comes to a point where, because when he does one thing in your life, that builds upon faith. That faith rises, like, man, he's going to come through for the next time. And so your faith is built upon every season that he's come through in your life. And so it comes to a point where you don't need to have your doubts. You don't need to have your reasons why it's not going to work out, because living a life with him and knowing that he's going to come through and he has provided in the past should prove forward that he's going to be able to provide in any situation in your life. And you don't know how it's going to come. So our posture then needs to be, God, I don't know how you're going to do it, versus, God, I don't know if you'll do it. You hear the difference? God, I don't know how you're going to do it, but I know you are going to do it, because your promises are yes and amen. And that's the greatest thing about walking in faith with God, is because you know that he's going to come through. And it's just a matter of how he's going to do it is the exciting part. And then knowing that our hope is fulfilled, knowing that he's always going to provide, because he's a good daddy, he's a good papa. He loves you, he loves me, and he always provides. And so if you're struggling right now in the thick of all this COVID-19, I know they're about to open up a lot of the country back up, or the state or the city, wherever you are, and you probably maybe had a hard time. But reflect back and see if God didn't provide. If he didn't provide a resource, if he didn't provide monetarily, if he didn't provide food, if he didn't provide clothing, or if he just provided a way for you to be able to take care of your kids. Reflect back and think, and thank God. Thank God, not man, thank God that he uses man for as a resource, but God is the source, and he provided through the hands and feet of other people, of other different things. And just know that God is always going to provide for your needs, because he loves us. He says in his word that he clothes the lilies. He clothes the fields with lilies. He feeds the birds. How much aren't you more important to him than the birds and then the fields of the earth? He loves us. Of course, He's going to take care of us. And sometimes just because we don't know how He's going to do it, doubt starts to creep in. But just know that He is a lover of your soul, and His best interest for you is in His heart, and He loves us, and He loves you. So hopefully that blessed you. Tune in next time with Visual Testaments broadcast. Continue to watch some of the YouTube videos we have on here, and we look forward to joining with you guys and just kind of showing you around our garden in the future videos. Some of the stuff that we've got growing out here, we've done separate videos on, so check them out, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.